I think we can all agree that Charles Olivera is inspiration to many people, but let's start from the beginning. Olivera had a tough childhood. He was born in the slums of Sao Paulo, Brazil. To give you context on how dangerous the slums are, the crime rate is 83.79% compared to Monroe, LA, which is the most dangerous city in America, at 66.76%. When he was 10 years old, the doctors told him that he had juvenile arthritis. His father worked at 2 places and so did his mother. They took turns staying at the hospital to take care of Charles. Charles lived in the back of his grandmother's house with 6 people.
Banheiro pouco pequenininho, mas dá pra gente. Agora aqui.
Charles had a neighbor, Paulo. Paulo would change the direction of Olivera's life. Paulo took Charles and his brother to a jiu-jitsu gym. Charles doesn't have to pay for the classes because of Paulo. Only 1 month after starting jiu-jitsu, Charles wins his first tournament. 2 years later, Paulo dies in a shootout. Since Paulo died, Charles decided to switch to MMA. He started at the age of 18. He won abroad and won the Rings of Combat, and the UFC decided to sign him. He enters the UFC at the young age of 20. Charles went on to win his first and second fights against Darren Elkins and Efrain Esquerdo. He then went on a losing streak, getting beat by Jim Miller, Nick Lentz, and Donald Cerrone. Olivera decided to drop his weight and fight at 145. Charles misses weight 4 times and even falls ill in 2014 due to a botched weight cut. In the featherweight division, he builds a record of 7 wins and 5 losses. During his fight against Max Holloway, after having a neck or shoulder injury while trying a takedown, he lost the fight through TKO in the first round. Charles was paralyzed for 4 hours on his left side. Charles then decides to go back up in weight and fight at 155. He wins his fight against Miles Jury, then goes on a losing streak against Showtime Pettis and Ricardo Lamas. Then he went on to win against Will Brooks, then loses against Paul Felder. I think there are 2 factors that changed Olivera's career for the better. The same year he lost to Paul Felder, his daughter Talia is born. Also in 2018, he decides to join shoot boxing. According to Charles, he wanted to improve his striking because he was already pretty good on the ground. Shoot boxing has an aggressive Muay Thai style. This, mixed with Charles' elite ground game and his drive to have a better life for his daughter, he became an unstoppable force. He went on a 11-fight win streak. When Khabib retired, Charles and Michael Chandler fought for the vacant belt, and Charles came on top with the victory, becoming the UFC lightweight champion on May 15, 2021. In December 2021, he fought against Poirier and won with a rear naked choke. He then fought Justin Gaethje, beating him with a rear naked choke. Although he lost against Islam on UFC 280, I think we can all agree that Charles Olivera has a legendary career. I mean, he has the most records for the most submissions and the most finishes. I can't wait to see what the lightweight division has in store for us. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.